Okay, hello guys, welcome back to another Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. We're in the exact same position as we were 2 episodes ago because we've been doing supports the entire time. And I think in this episode, we will be doing supports again. So let's get started! My voice is back. Oh my gosh, hello. Hello.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early.
Ooh.
And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
A morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit.
Ooh.
You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot.
Aww.
Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Oh.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
Oh.
I'll admit, it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh?
Ooh.
Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Aww.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out.
No, nonsense.
It's Big
I
Brother
promise, I
Dimitri.
don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What
Yeah,
kind
guys.
of things did Gustav tell you about
He doesn't
me?
mind.
I'd love to hear more on this topic.
He really doesn't mind.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk all together? And don't mention it to anyone.
Oh no, his kid stories. Wait, I want to know. No. Okay, fine. Fine. I see how it is. Okay, there's no way this can go bad.
Here you
Like,
go, Felix. Have some tea.
it's Mercedes. She's so nice.
Oh.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Why is he like turned back against her?
Please don't.
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You
Oh.
don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
You're not my mom.
I'm so sorry. I
Oh.
didn't mean to be rude. You just remind me so much of my little brother.
I do?
That face. Thumbnail.
Yes, his name is Emil. We have different fathers, but we grew up in the same household. That is, until I was about 8 or 9
Aw.
years old.
Everyone's
I
losing
haven't
stuff.
seen him since then.
People. Everyone's losing people that's close to them.
Sorry to state the obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emil. Can't you find someone else to bother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
Oh.
I am me, Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else. Brother.
Glenn. Man. Man. Why do all Felix supports end like
Ash,
that?
training again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice. I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and
Yeah.
gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me?
What? What's
If you
wrong
just
with that?
ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
What?
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Aw.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing.
He sticks to his
Say,
ideals.
Have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights
Doesn't
are
think
supposed to
highly
protect people
of
and
himself.
earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts.
Okay. Okay. You never see it coming.
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you.
Okay.
Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people.
That's what he was. Just...
I'll show you how it
Whoa,
works.
why did he like freeze?
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there.
What?
They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
What?
Helping out those in need. I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea?
We're just listening to this whole conversation.
It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Oh no. That
Great
sounds
night,
so.
huh? More like a great philanderer.
Philanderer.
Seems
What
like
does
all
that
he
even
wants
mean?
to do is flirt with women.
True.
No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him.
Go Ash. Stop him. Nice. Okay.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all.
Aw.
I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
I don't know.
Really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... fine. You got me.
Maybe she just got like big stuff, you know? That's why she needs a lot of bags.
I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It
Aww.
was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
I want to go shopping now.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
And it's you!
Me and you, right?
Oh.
We're the same old friends we always were.
Aw.
That's just what I was about to say.
Yo, I said it first.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure...
We'll figure it out together, right?
Aw, they're so
How did you
cute.
know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
It's the bell.
It's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
Don't worry, Professor won't get angry. Professor has like one emotion.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
And that's just normal
What?
face.
Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you. Run!
Aww. I'm sorry, Balev's looking at me now like, what you say about my emotions? Huh? 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 Ah.
Today's dinner is steak and then a cake that's yummy yum. Now it's time to fill my tummy tum.
My tummy tum.
Oh, this mountain of sweets and treats that I long to eat. Oh, stacks
To
of
eat?
steaks and cakes and
What?
crumbs and yums.
Yum! Uh-oh.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Felix, you weren't listening, were you?
I
Uh-oh.
heard enough to know that you're hungry.
I read it.
No.
It's so
I
funny.
mean, well, yes. At least tell me you didn't see the dance.
You have nice footwork.
Felix, stop!
Get something to eat. I can take over watering the plants.
Wait, he's being nice. That's a surprising factor.
You're evil, Felix!
And you're shouting.
You can't just spy on people while they're singing without even saying anything. It's not right.
I actually did call out that I was coming in.
Oh.
It's not my fault you didn't hear.
Uh-oh.
Well, you need to speak louder then. Ugh, this is so embarrassing. And of course I was singing some silly food song I made up. I should have been singing about bears.
Bears.
Or swamp beasties.
I didn't realize there
Swamp
were songs about
beasties,
bears
what?
and swamp beasties. That food song seems to be close to your heart. Your stomach isn't far from your heart.
Oh, you are the worst!
Oh no!
Huh. What was that about?
He's so
I better
confused.
water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start singing too.
Bro, this part's great. Okay.
Oh, Ash, are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you
Oh
like
my
to
God.
study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Her composure is back to normal.
Oh, yes. We'll
So
get a lot
fast.
more done working together.
She probably ate. She finished eating. She's full now.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies
Okay.
outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind.
I can't
This
help
is
you there,
full
buddy.
defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
Yeah.
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate.
Oh.
To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see.
Oh.
Using these ballista specifications, if the
Oh,
ballista
no.
twirls follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are
Okay.
this high and the enemy lines are at that distance. Oh, I think I see.
I knew
I
you'd
think
get
I
it.
see.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege.
Oh no.
This is tough.
Not the math.
Numbers are not my strong suit.
Me too. That's why both of our names are Ash. Well,
But this
My
really
nickname
is the
is-
sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us. Or prepare them before we go to battle.
Learning about war in Fire
A
Emblem.
century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely.
Study buddies.
You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
Aw. Everyone is like wholesome until like it's a support of Felix, and then somehow everything goes wrong.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
I'm trying to read.
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start.
Oh my
How
god.
long have you been standing there?
These people.
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
How'd you know?
So you know it.
How'd you know?
Oh, yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me.
What?
The tale
Wow.
of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Yeah.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part.
The War of the Eagle and
In a
Lion.
flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Wow.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind,
Okay,
slashing
guys,
the enemy's throat.
guys.
In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows.
These quotes need page numbers and author last name title or the title of the thing, the book. You guys are gonna get plagiarism strikes.
I can recite the entirety of it if you like.
No. You need
I
to
never
cite
grow weary of
citations.
that tale. The
Citations.
pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well.
Wow.
Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Oh my god.
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
Lug.
You have fantastic taste. that
Fantastic
story
taste.
is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first
my
read it, I
God,
just couldn't get
guys.
that ending out of my head.
It will never stop. It will
seems
never
we have
end.
much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes,
Oh, I did. I accidentally skipped it. Let's blank. Okay. Cool. Whoa. There's so many more supports.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it.
What?
You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I
You
won't
just
lie,
got it?
I do enjoy beholding women,
Beholding.
but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
She's good.
You're beautiful, and I mean that.
Oh god,
You're-
that sounds
How
so
can I put it without
cringe.
sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh,
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
No.
you think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been.
Bruh.
My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom.
That's messed
I
up.
abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
House Bartels wanted a crest and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
At least he has values he can stand up to. Other than just chasing a bunch of girls, you know? Alrighty.
Hey, Annette, hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Okay, Sylvain,
Sorry,
stop.
Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some
Honestly.
of that text upside down?
If I use the
Honestly.
formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Okay.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Yeah, hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I
Oops.
said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
He's smart?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people
Oh.
wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it, wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
Teacher?
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula.
Ooh.
This is pretty easy.
Wow, okay. He got more brain cells than me.
You're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere.
So he's naturally talented.
Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world.
Thanks.
Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know
oh
that?
my god.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
Oh yeah. Alright. Oh my god, Violet just staring is kind of scary. Okie dokie. Let us see.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
You were skirt chasing?
Nobody
what?
asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it.
Bruh.
Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
No.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
No. Sylvain.
Come on. I was 8 and she was That
Sylvain.
was a long time ago.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
he liked the scarecrow.
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who
Oh,
do you suppose
no.
made peace with the furious lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always for you. Every time.
Dang, Ingrid had a rough life.
What a jerk. You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Promise. Promise. This one will be the last one for now.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something
Annette?
new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch.
She just wants to see Ingrid with
I
makeup.
can see it now.
Yep.
Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here,
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kid as a gift the other
She
day.
brought it with
and I
her.
wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
She brought the makeup with her.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You are
You're
not.
throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste.
She got her.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room.
Oh, she's so
I have some
sweet.
brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, Don't get carried
She's so
away.
excited. Aw, it's cute.
She played me like a fiddle.
Mm-hmm. Yep, basically. Finally. Okay.